And we are so underway. 2012, of course, talking about Fright Night. So excited. Tim letter E, period D here, joined by my broadcast colleague, of course, Brent Wolverton. And Brent, it is exciting. It is on. It's what we've all been talking about and building towards.
Everything is built towards this night. Our main event, think about this, tag team championship on the line. Barbed wire surrounding the ring. I mean, we've seen trash cans wrapped in barbed wire, baseball bats, and then the ring ropes later on and wrapped in barbed wire. And what a way to kick things off. 8-man tag team action with 8 of the top young superstars here in Anarchy.
Yeah, we're pretty much the only thing that's not wrapped in barbed wire, but you know, by the end of the night, that may actually be the case. You never know for sure. But what a great way, again, to open up things. We've got a great matchup here, as you touched on, an 8-man tag. And, of course, we've got Joey Reimer. And, you know, Joey Reimer realizes the importance of a big event like this for Fright Night. You know, he hasn't really been in Anarchy that long, but he certainly knows that he's in the likes of some really great competitors, and he's in there right now with Andrew Pendleton III, former one half of the tag team champions here in Anarchy. And, you know, Joey Reimer would love nothing more than to get a victory for his team. You know, even if his team could win, that would be great. But if he could actually be the one getting the victory, you know it's going to propel him to superstardom.
Well, that's why Andrew Pendleton III and Joey Reimer wanted to kick things off as the first 2 men in the ring for this all-important opening contest on Fright Night 2012. This is one of the big shows of the year, one of the biggest cards in Anarchy's, you know, calendar. So to be that first thing that the fans get to see, you know, the first match that the fans see is the one where the fans are at their rowdiest. You know, they are ready for the action. So these guys want to leave a lasting impression, as we just saw Brandon Parker leaving an impression of his boot in the midsection of Joey Reimer.
Yeah, you know, everybody's elevated their game. All the adrenaline is running and intense and pumping through the veins as everyone's out here trying to give it their all. And Joey Reimer, you know, was looking pretty good at the beginning of the contest, but he's got to be able to pull something out here. And that might be it right there in the form of Najasism. Najasism and Joey Reimer working beautifully together. The tag had been made, and now Najasism is inside the ring taking on Brandon Parker. Najasism having a little bit of fun here. Wisely goes back into his corner. If he needs to make the tag, he can. But unfortunately, it allowed the opportunity for Brandon Parker as well to make the tag. CB Suave comes in with a little gyration to kick off here Fright Night 2012.
Somebody had better call Seth DeLay. I think CB Suave started a sexy party without him.
Apparently not. We didn't get the invitation either. Oh, well, you know, right there, CB Suave grabbing the hair, and there's a lot of hair of Najasism to be able to grab. Great arm drag takedown there from Najasism. Backs his opponent into the corner, using those big thrusting kicks right into the chest of CB Suave. CB puts on the brakes, goes in and follows through, but Najasism had his number. Beautiful opportunity there for a pin, and he does. Goes in for the cover. But Brandon Parker trying to swat away at Najasism, trying to break the pin attempt, and looks like he did.
Well, with this many superstars on the ring apron, you're going to see a lot of that as these pinfalls come in. You've got 3 fresh men on the ring apron. They're going to do their best to make sure their partner doesn't lose.
Najasism, great positioning there.
Wait a minute.
I think the momentum might have been able to carry him over there, able to try and put on the brakes somewhat, but it fell into a perfect opportunity for CB Suave to try and go in for a pinfall. Still only able to get a 2 count. Najasism regaining himself back again, goes into his corner, makes the tag to the Vandal, and now the Vandal's going to see what he can do.
Well, Vandal and Najasism have been regular tag team partners as of late here in Anarchy Wrestling. So this is kind of a home sweet home for them, if you will, in tag team action. Anthony Henry, Joey Reimer have had more success in the singles ranks.
Yeah, of course, Anthony Henry certainly no stranger to tag team action, just as you touched on, not really with these men here. So the question is, you know, how will he be able to mesh with them? So far, it looks pretty good. We're going to see the tags being made. Great ring presence for the team of Joey Reimer.
But a very smart move by CB Suave, running Anthony Henry into his own corner, making the tag to Tommy Penirelli.
Looks like CB Suave. Tommy Penirelli going to get kicked. They were caught looking. And I don't know if Tommy Penirelli, oh man, he's going crazy. Anthony Henry following it up beautifully, hooks the leg. Only still able to get a 2 count. I don't think Tommy Penirelli knows where he's at. He thinks he might be back in New York City, but instead he's here in Cornelia, Georgia. And that's certainly going to wake him up and make a little reality in him. Oh, the chops. Anthony Henry calling for one more. We're going to see if he can do it. Listen to this one. Turn the volume up straight on your television. As Joey Reimer being tagged in.
Quick tags as you see Anthony Henry tags in Joey Reimer. Well, Penirelli was able to get out of that. Brandon Parker tags in, ducks the boot, knee to the back, and clothesline.
Oh, what a clothesline, too, from Brandon Parker. Man, it took Joey Reimer completely inside out. And right now the referee's going to admonish him because that's certainly a blatant choke. Thought he was going to go in for the pin attempt, but meanwhile Brandon Parker just going to use the opportunity for a choke on Joey Reimer. And Joey Reimer's in the wrong corner right now.
Yeah, this is not where Joey Reimer wants to be.
But he definitely needs to be able to get back to his corner and make the tag, as Brandon Parker just was able to tag in CB Suave. And Andrew Pendleton III certainly gloating here with the fans here in Cornelia, Georgia. They got to be feeling a little bit better now. Pick up and a slam from CB Suave. He's going to pick up Joey Reimer again. Perhaps we're going to see the same maneuver. And dumps him one more time. Now CB Suave going to drop the elbow. Hooks the leg as well. But it's still only able to get a 2 count. And you got to wonder, Anthony Henry looked like he was about to make his way in to try and break the pin attempt if Joey Reimer couldn't kick out.
Well, that's what I said. That's the advantage of having 3 guys on your team in these 8-man tag team matches, is you have that extra body that can come in to help break up a pin if you're too worn out to kick out on your own.
Well, I got to tell you something. You know, they're being very wise right now. Of course, I'm talking about the team of Andrew Pendleton III and Tommy Penirelli. They are taking probably the smaller of the 4, and they're also taking the youngest and the least experienced in the form of Joey Reimer and keeping them continually in their corner and making those fast tags, because they know that's probably the quickest way, most likely, to be able to get the victory by take on the rookie of Joey Reimer.
Well, Joey Reimer will be completing his rookie year with Anarchy Wrestling towards the end of the calendar year 2012, and what an impressive year he's had here. You know, a lot of great victories, a big Battle Royal victory a few weeks back for a #1 contendership for the Young Lions Championship. The kid has talent.
Yeah, absolutely. He certainly does, and he's backing in Brandon Parker right now in the corner. But, man, look at Brandon Parker just be able to lift Joey Reimer completely off his feet and put him into the corner. And, you know, Joey Reimer, I'm sure, wants to be able to show his presence here in this matchup, but he certainly needs to be able to make the tag. You know, don't try to be the hero in the matchup. Right now the hero is to be able to make the tag and get the fresh man in. And that's what Andrew Pendleton III makes his way in as Brandon Parker tags him in.
You notice how suddenly the team of Penirelli, Suave, and Pendleton became, you know, just honor men when the referee was looking and Reimer was in their corner.
Yeah, absolutely. They would never do anything wrong and underhanded, or at least while the referee maybe is looking at him. And I think Anthony Henry had maybe seen enough. He goes in to break the pinfall attempt. And tries to get the little bit of an advantage for Joey Reimer. He does. Joey Reimer trying to crawl through, but is he able to get
Mule
through?
Kick sends Pendleton into the corner. Tag made. Vandal comes in.
Good drop toe hold. Able to go through as well with a nice kick to Tommy Penirelli. Man, he's able to get it all on Brandon Parker. Andrew Pendleton III is going to make his way in. Get caught by Najasism as well.
We're going to need Najasism to slow this down just a little bit so we can keep track of what's going on. Suave up and over the top rope and out to the floor. Looks like he may have hurt his knee when he landed.
Najasism went for a big spin kick, miss, but able to connect with the knee onto Tommy Penirelli and follows it up with a pin attempt. Only able to get 2. I think the time they can figure out how to spell Najasism, he's already hit like lightning. And you can see the end results with CB Suave on the outside here. Good back and forth here. Both men evenly matched up. A little bit more of a size advantage here for Brandon Parker. Maybe more of the experience might lay with Anthony Henry. Goes in for a big kick. It is Brandon Parker, but met with a boot to the midsection from Anthony Henry. Bulldog. Again, Anthony Henry getting right back into this matchup. And he's measuring Brandon Parker, but Brandon Parker caught him with the back of the elbow there. Big power slam.
Listen to the crowd reaction for Anthony Henry. Henry goes up to the top rope. Double stomp onto the back. That'll compress the spine. Wait a minute. Vandal trying to get involved. No tag made.
Tommy Penirelli once again had his back turned. Oh, man, look at that move there from CB Suave. He's feeling pretty good, but watch for Najasism. Big bulldog. Najasism out of nowhere. Going to use the middle rope for the springboard, but Andrew Pendleton III caught him. Oh, great move there. AP3 says it's over, but he's got his back turned to Joey Reimer.
Catches the foot spin kick to the side of the head.
But Joey Reimer, that's the inexperience of the rookie right there. He didn't follow it up when he had the opportunity, although I'm not sure if AP3 is the legal man. I think he is. If that's the case, Joey Reimer, certainly inexperience, may have cost him right there. But right now, all heck is broken loose. All the men fly over the top rope. And our senior official is going to have a lot of work to do to be able to try and keep all this legal.
Well, he's going to have to watch the two men in the ring, Anthony Henry and the Sin City St. Brandon Parker. They're the legal men.
And Anthony Henry's certainly been on fire through this matchup. Does he have enough? Does he still have something to be able to put away Brandon Parker and get the victory here? Back into the corner is going to send him across. Brandon Parker putting on the brakes, rather.
Has him in the backpack, gets out of it. Kick to the midsection, duck.
Sunset flip. Oh, he's able to roll through.
Wait, he's got it.
He's going to go in for that clover leaf.
He's got the clover leaf. He gives up.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners as a result of a submission. Anthony Henry, Joey Reimer, Brent Vandal, and Najasism.